Vincent never deliberately plans on becoming the painter of sunflowers. In fact, what he sees as his highest aim as an artist is to become a good painter of portraits. But from a very young age onwards, he loves being in nature, which of course is easy to see when you look at his body of work. So Vincent starts painting flowers long before he comes to Arles. And when he moves to Paris and starts experimenting with the use of more color in his work, he regularly paints flowers of all kinds, because that helps him learn to master the use of color. Now, those works are somewhat traditional still lifes, flowers in vases, but in Paris he also makes several still life paintings of sunflowers gone to seed, lying on a table, for which he receives praise from Paul Gauguin, an artist that Vincent admires a lot. When he's in Arles, and as soon as the weather allows it, he's outside painting the flowering fruit trees in the orchards, and he picks up the subject of sunflowers again in summer, when the sunflowers are in bloom. And that shows the practical side of the sunflower story. Vincent wants to see the subjects he paints. He wants to have them in front of him. He doesn't want to paint from memory. So he goes out to work in gardens and in the countryside, depicting sunflowers as part of the landscape or a garden growing amongst other flowers. And when it is the right time for them to be cut, he brings back sunflowers to his studio as a subject for new still life paintings. That doesn't mean he doesn't manipulate what he sees, because the vase in which he depicts sunflowers is actually a preserving jar, similar to this one. But in his painting he leaves out the handles, and even though it's a sturdy earthenware jar, you can also wonder if in reality it wouldn't perhaps have toppled over with those large and heavy flowers in it. But the end result is gorgeous. One of the reasons why Vincent starts painting sunflowers as solitary subjects in Paris might be that it was a very popular flower in the decorative arts in France. And for Vincent, everything about these sturdy plants was interesting to paint. The bright color of the flowers, various shades of yellows, but also their rugged appearance when they wilted. We know that Paul Gauguin liked Vincent's Paris sunflower paintings, so much so that he acquires 2 of them. So what might have stimulated Vincent to decide to decorate his studio in Arles with nothing but large sunflowers, as he later puts it, is his wish to get Gauguin to come to Arles as well, knowing that Gauguin liked the subject. And as a nice extra, with the bright blazing yellows of his sunflower paintings, Vincent offers us, the beholders, some lovely indoor sunshine, which he describes himself beautifully in a letter to Theo. Sunshine, a light which, for want of a better word, I can only call yellow. Pale sulfur yellow, pale lemon gold, how beautiful yellow is.